rental property in the Cinco Ranch / like Katy market. He wants to be south of I-10, so we're going to do a specific search here and just use the tool and kind of show how we use this rent ratio tool to find a really specific type of property. We know he wants to be in Cinco Ranch area, so we're just going to go ahead and obviously do a just general search or a general radius in that location. Apply it. Perfect. We're already down to 876 results. I don't think I'm going to do any kind of price filter. I'm just going to let it rock and see what comes back. Bed bath counts. We like traditional bedroom bathroom counts. Home types. We're going to do single family homes only. No land, no lots, and nothing like that. We're going to go ahead and do a filter for square footage. Again, we want traditional layouts, no monstrosities, but no, like 1,000 or 1,100 square foot 3-bed houses. And I also want to eliminate any kind of new constructions. New constructions really confound the data that Zillow can aggregate. When we use a really specific type of, or a really standard type of property rather, for example, 3 beds, 1,600 square feet, there's lots and lots of data for Zillow to aggregate, and we found the numbers have been honestly just pretty accurate. The Zillow estimate for the rents have just been really solid, so we like using that for this tool. So I'm gonna click scan. This is just a the rent ratio tool. Scan. We're gonna put a 0.8% rent to price ratio. I don't think we'll have true 1% rule properties here, but I bet we'll be close. So let's just go ahead and let it run. Great. So building out the short list of properties. Here you can see we've got about a dozen or so shortlist options. Park Brush Lane. It's a little bit older, but still at $299,000 for that location is phenomenal. And just get a sense, Zillow assumes $2,775. I'll bet it's somewhere in that realm of $2,700. And then neighborhood-wise, schools are rated 4s and 6s. So B-grade neighborhood, close to a 1% rent-to-price ratio. That's a great one for the short list. Let's go through, check out a couple of others. Steppendale. This one looks solid. It's a beautiful home, a beautiful large home. It looked like properties like this, these like brick veneer type of homes. I really just think they retain value super well. Asking is $380, a little bit higher than most of the rental properties that we do, but let's just go ahead and see what their assumption is. $3,300 to $3,400 for the rent. It seems a little high that it'll end up closer to $33. And then neighborhood rating wise, 8s, 9s, 6s, B plus. I wouldn't call it quite A grade. It's not urban core, but very nice market, B plus grade market. Good strong rents at a $380,000 purchase price, right? Like this is a great long-term buy and hold. I would call this a beef property, break even, appreciation focused. The rents are going to cover your principal, interest, taxes, insurance, HOA dues, plus a little bit of a buffer there for any kind of management or maintenance costs. And it's something that I think you can appreciate, that will appreciate nicely for the next, say, 5 to 7 year holding period. And it'll be a really nice long-term buy hold. So this one's going out for sure. That's a great property, really good area, and again, just pretty easy to filter through and quickly identify these options with the tool. Last one, Park Willow Drive in Katy. A little bit of touch-up needed, but nothing too crazy. I like that it's a single story. Those always end up leasing out quickly. Let's see what their assumption is. $2,700 to $2,750 for our leasing rate. That feels a little high given it's only 2,100 square feet and a 3-bed, but We'll run detailed comps like we do on all of these properties. We run detailed comps on the MLS. If you don't have access to the MLS, you just use your local realtor in whatever area you're using the tool in, and you can get some really accurate comps that way. This is just our way to quickly build a short list of properties that we're going to go ahead and do a deeper dive into. Between these three, I'll let two of them pencil and hit all of our criteria for location quality, asset quality, meaning the relatively turnkey, no major repairs needed, as well as hitting the right rent to price ratios. So once we confirm the rental rates that we're seeing here on Zillow, we'll know if we're ready to make an offer or not.